Hello my friends, I am Delta. Today we have something that's absolutely prime. Optimus Prime. If you don't know what this specific thing is, one, it's Studio Series, so it's supposed to be the most accurate you can get for small scale, so it's like budget masterpiece in a way. Probably the stupidest way to, describe it, but it is what it is. Now this specific version is Optimus Prime from Transformers Devastation. If you've never played it, or if you've never heard of it, what the hell have you been doing with your life? It is so much fun, and the fact you can play as Grimlock and just run around beating the shit out of people, like, that's just cinema. Or game. Box is actually pretty nice. He is a lot smaller than you'd expect. Because when I, saw him in images, I thought he'd be, at the very least, as big as this box. Apparently not. Back of it has, how he looks in-game. Vehicle mode even has the opening truck tits, like Scourge and Toxitron had. It's just a regular box. Nothing too exciting, let's be honest. Now actually getting into opening this fucker, it's a normal box, it's only got one thing. Is it any different from anything else I've opened before? And this box can just go in the trash. Legal jargon, smaller than usual, which is nice, but it's still legal jargon. We're not really going to care about that too much. So the actual instructions, they're a fold out like I've seen and shown before. Let's be honest, it's fold out, it could have been a small little booklet, whatever. I love that it does semi-transform like it does in the original toy back from like the 80s. Knowing me, I'm gonna struggle this for some reason. And then trying to resurrect him from his deathbed, it's these plasticky things like always. I don't think it's gonna change anytime soon, but at the very least with the paper ones, they could be recycled. But because these are plastic, less so. Have to be really careful actually trying to, cut these so you don't cut into the plastic. Because you do not want to fuck up a toy that you just get. Then the last one should be on the truck tits. And if I can just get to that. And that's Prime out. Now, you might notice, well, plain and simple, he doesn't have his smokestacks. I believe those are in the back. But just holding him. Sure, the back looks kind of shit. Okay, he looks god-awful, but technically, this is my third Optimus Prime. Because I got the... Oh, what the fuck's the name? The... Fuck it, Metroplex. Fucking help me out, you bellend. Show the toy that I got as a kid. I can't remember the name of it. It looked like a Dodge... It was a Dodge Ram, Dodge Charger. It was a Ford. That is the one I had, and they did a Japanese version where he just came with a little kid. Don't ask me why. Japan is just weird. But this looks really lovely. And I think you can actually open up... If... I'll get to that part in a bit then. Going out the last little bit. It should be really straightforward, just to cut it off. Come on. And that can just go in the bin. And then noise warning, because plastic paper is a bitch to record with. See my tidal wave video. Come on. Everything. Honestly, I really like this Transformers packaging. I will keep this just because I like it so much. Okay, so the instructions actually show you how to put it in. It's really simple. You just have to find the little hole and then plug in smokestacks on either side. Plain and simple. And that just looks amazing. Posability looks really nice. He has minuscule hands. like baby little hands. Think you can make him hold it. And I mean, that does look like the axe having like a swing effect to it. Just makes it look more, inviting to the game. Inviting to the game. Game accuracy is great. I just cannot speak because I'm an idiot. But another thing I love about this, you can, and it's a bit hard, so you can actually open up the chest, on. Then yeah, it's unpainted, but it does have a little matrix of leadership. And I mean, come on, it looks great. To actually take it out, you have to twist it somehow. Okay, so a little bit of advice, use something small, like a little Lego sword. It did hurt a bit trying to get it out, but apparently there are two little tabs either side of the hand, or on either arm, that you can make him hold it. I think you might have to close the chest up to make him get in position. Don't lose it. Well, apparently you can make him hold it, but I can't because I'm inept. But it's a really, really lovely figure. It feels solid, and I just love the entire look of it. Now I think it's good that we go into the proper posability. The head can rotate full 360. It cannot look up or down. Or well, it can look up, but that's, decapitation. That's more for the transformation, so he can only really look up, well, left and right, sorry. He does have a butterfly joint, but that's more, again, transformation. He can move his arm out that far. Rotation there. Then there. He can move his hand in like that. That's, again, transformation. I swear he has an ab crunch, but it's more or less this panel here might just be tricking me into thinking he has one. You can move. We can bend that far down. Move that far up. So that means that goes out that far on either side. My god, does he have a beautiful spread. Knee can swivel, also has a bend. He does have some foot going down, but that's transformation, I'm pretty sure. Really, really beautiful ankle pivot, so you could definitely make him do the splits properly. I mean, do I need to explain why this is so much fun? I can lay him out like this and make it look like he just got stepped on. So I think it's time we get him into proper vehicle mode, and I do have something special for when I do turn him into the vehicle. Transform on head, rotate around, and then you have to bring this all the way down like that. That fills up top of the thing. Probably a good idea to do these a little bit first before doing the head. These should plug into small little tabs there, and then the entire upper body rotates around. These grey panels should move out the way. Plain and simple. It shouldn't be in, it should be out. Then back of these parts fall down. Then we go on the other side of the body. These other parts of the feet flip down. You have to bring out these side panels, and then there should be something here, and that should come out. If you can see that, these panels flip up, and then these should rotate around, bringing out the wheels. Flip this up, I believe, and then this all plugs and tabs together. Okay, so you have to get these grey panels. There's a small tab on either side. They go into small tabs here. Then you need to bend the arms like this, and then this should kind of go back, and it should tab in to where the head is on both sides. Then the hands do flip out like this. This has to be out. I don't think this will plug in, which is kind of dumb. I mean, it's Optimus Prime, it should plug in, but then all of this should go together. And so it is fiddly to do it, but it can be done. You just have to persevere, make sure everything is kind of lined up, and just flex a little bit out of the way, which is, annoying, but it is what it is, and these two things tab together. And here's the finished vehicle mode. It does show, if you can see, it does show the gap, but it doesn't show on this version, which is a stylized one, but it's annoying. It is, they don't lie about what you get. You can even store the axe on the back like this, in the little tab there. But when we think of Optimus Prime alt modes, like, this does look good. It genuinely does. I can't fault it, besides this part not, you know, fully closing up. Could have been something that, you know, slotted in, slotted up, something. But let's be honest, it's Optimus Prime, his feet are always going to suck ass. You know, ones you can really do it well. Maybe Masterpiece, but even then, that's a stretch. You can still see the head and the back. Rolls relatively well. And for a surprise, I got Optimus Prime as a Hot Wheels. My desk is not straight, so this rolls really well. But you can see just how it's pretty much the exact same thing, but it's so vastly different. Obviously, this one doesn't transform, so it doesn't have to have a lot of robot kibble. It does have the head underneath though, which honestly I kind of love. That, you know, even in something they didn't need, they still went above and beyond to have like a little bit of recognition with, you know, it can transform still. Sure, they're not one-to-one. I think this is more Rise of the Beasts. This is Transformers Devastation. As a thing from the game, this looks really good. It looks like he does in the actual game. Believe me, I've played it. Wheels roll relatively well. It is a little bit stiff on, you know, flat surfaces. It might be better on, you know, truly flat and not whatever the fuck this is made out of, like plastic. You do have to plug in two things, which is a bit annoying. It could have just been done at the factory, but you know, Hasbro wants to save money. Honestly, I cannot fault this for what it's doing. It is really good. The only thing I really want more from this is, you know, maybe a Wheeljack or a Bumblebee from the game. Definitely the Insecticons, because they're just amazing. Technically, they could do the Megatron from that, since 86 Megatrons just got leaked, or the images have been revealed. At the time of recording this, this is June 2nd. I'm probably uploading this, you know, 3 months from now, knowing me, and I can genuinely say this is a really good figure, despite the feet being fucking egregious. Look, it's always Optimus Prime. He can always do this and make himself look like an idiot. Video is over. What are you still doing here for? What, you want another picture of Metroplex being an idiot? Sure, here you go. I pay this man when I really shouldn't.